Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mark. In this video, I wanted to talk about one of the things that could happen. We could kind of slip into this with this energy that we have coming in right now from the Pleiadean Gateway. Just this high frequency charged energy could really mess with our minds. So I want to give you some tips as to how to be aware of it before it really gets off the rails. So if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I release new videos. So we've got this highly charged, high frequency energy coming in right now. And it's pushing or moving this energy through us that really gets us into our ability of manifesting and creating abundance. Now, abundance, we talk about that. We think in terms of financial and money and things like that. Could be abundance of love, abundance of happiness, of joy, of gratitude, whatever it may be. The flip side of that is the abundance of stress, maybe the abundance of frustration, or the abundance of fear. A lot of that going around right now. So when this energy moves through us, we have to really get focused on continuing to keep the energy flowing. And I've talked about consciously breathing, doing yoga, grounding, meditating, things like that. Staying hydrated is very important. Go stick your feet in the grass, take a walk on a beach, whatever it may be, to get your mind slowed down so that you can focus your awareness back in your body and focus on your breath and keep this energy moving. If something comes up, and this just happened to me today. I had a little bit of a project I had to work on and started to get really, really frustrated. Couldn't figure out how to get it to do what I wanted to do. And before I knew it, my mind was just in it, in the midst of it. I was in the muck. I was in the density. Okay, it's almost like the mind just focuses down deep into the 3D, and that's where it likes to be. So there's a problem presented and we want to try to create a solution for it. And when we can't, we start getting frustrated and we kind of dive down the rabbit hole. Happens to me too. Well, it happened today. And I actually manifested more of frustrated kind of feelings and things like that. So it works both ways. Now, when we can bring awareness to that and take a break, a lot of times my mind will be like, well, I have to get through this. I can't stop. I got to get through this. I have to figure it out. I've noticed that when I could step back, take a break, take some breaths, just relax, move away, allow my mind to slow down, that allows the solutions to drop in. And that's exactly what happened. So we're in this energy where things are available to us very, very quickly. We can manifest solutions in that situation very, very quickly. We just have to be very cognizant of what is going on within our mind. Our mind wants to get into the problem and stay charged there. And I felt physically my head starting to feel weird, almost like that fried kind of feeling, that brain foggy kind of feeling, feeling some stress in the chest, my throat, things like that. And that is just indicative of a lack of energy flow, the energy being choked off. And it's just simply the mind. When we get into these situations where we're really driven, really focused on getting something done and we're starting to get frustrated, maybe it's not going the way we want, the rest of your reality almost blacks out. You're just in no man's land. You're in this thing, you're in deep, and it's just not a good place to be. It doesn't feel real good. And that's what the mind does. That's part of what anchors us here in this reality. But the mind could take us to a whole new level where it gets really, really dense. And we're in that dense energy. It's charged, it's active within us, and it doesn't feel good. And if we're not aware of what's happening, we start to really feel the physical toll that it takes. And that's exactly what happened to me today. Started getting that really fried and drained feeling, like I said. So instantly revert back into alignment by just taking a step back, changing your focus. Like turn my focus to my family for a few minutes. My kids had to talk to me, wanted to talk to me about a few things, got involved with them. And that created enough space for me to be able to just take some breaths and go, okay, so I detached from the problem. And as soon as I did that, again, took some breaths, sat with it, allowed that charged density to dissipate, with the breathing, did some grounding, stepped back into the situation, and a solution came forward. So that's exactly what's happening. It's the both side of the coin thing we have to be aware of, okay? It's not just manifesting abundance. We will manifest whatever our mind is thinking. I could sit and focus on manifesting something that I desire in meditation and things like that. But when I stop meditating and I get back into my daily stuff, the subconscious mind starts running programs in the background, and that's what it's sending out into the universe. So with this, I was focused on this project. My subconscious mind was writing stories around it. It's so hard. You got to trash this. It's just not going well, whatever it may be. And that energy just continued to come, continued to manifest into my reality to the point where my physical body wasn't going to take any more of it. And I had to just take that break. And as soon as I did, it just completely turned around. I was able to shift back quickly and start manifesting some calmness, some higher frequency stuff, a little bit of joy. And the joy came because I was able to separate from the issue that I was working on. So I felt good. I felt my energy start to restore. The energy flow was great, felt more grounded. The head started to clear. And that's what happened. So that is what we call being able to work with energy or mastering energy. And the key, again, is to be aware of what's happening, where your mind is at, and when it starts to lead you down a path. You want to catch it as soon as you can. Now, today I let it go a little bit longer than I really wanted to, but that's completely okay. We hold no judgment. I'm compassionate about it. I went down that, and I don't do this very often, but I was really involved. I really wanted to get this thing nailed. Okay. And I went down that rabbit hole too far, and it completely cut me off from the solution. So, like I said, happens to me, guys. Don't judge yourself for it, learn from it. And again, as soon as I brought my awareness to what was happening and created that space, instantly dropped right in. And that happened so quickly now because I've been doing the healing work, the energy work, the breath work, clearing these blockages within the body, that sort of thing, that we have our anchor, we have our compass, we have our gravity, that heart space portal, right? That gravity is so strong now, and it's so easy to find. And even the mind will find it. It doesn't take a whole lot of coaxing to get the mind focused inward anymore. All we have to do is bring awareness to the mind and let go. And that gravity will pull us right into center, right into alignment. So this was a practical video. I just wanted to explain to you guys what happens to me on occasion. I'm going to start doing more in, these types of videos because I'll get into some situations, whatever it may be. And I think it's really good to bring forward how I deal with it and how I maneuver through it and work with the energy. So leading by example, so to speak. I hope this video helped you guys. If you know anybody that's having a rough time right now, fear is a big one. Very important now to be able to be aware of those types of emotions and create space there and know that this high frequency energy is just pushing this up to be felt, okay, for a greater good. We need to feel these emotions, and some of them can be very intense right now. So we have to provide the space and the support for those that are in those situations, and help them and guide them to being able to feel so they can release some of this stuff right now. So golden opportunity to release a lot of these dense emotions right now. So if you're going through this, had experiences like I did, go ahead, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Hit the thumbs up if this video resonated with you. I would appreciate that. Again, share it if you know somebody that you think could help. And if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, love and light.